At the library, the Palmyra Community Library. I'm here to read another story for you this week. A couple reminders. Our summer lunches are going, this is the last week of summer lunches, so we're here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, starting at noon. I'll see you then for lunch. I also want to remind you that we're still accepting your favorite ice creams. You can re-enter. You can enter more than once for that program or for the drawing. So just send me a picture or video telling us what your favorite ice cream is, and we'll put your name in for the drawing. And we also wanted to remind you that Tuesday, which is this morning, the Dairy Princess, the Wayne County Dairy Princess, will be out front with me. She's going to be passing out some of her Dairy Princess paraphernalia or her swag, and we'll be out there for lunches. And also on Thursday, Mr. Stewart is going to be doing a Zoom art demo. So give us an email and we'll get you the information for that. If you have any questions, just give the library a call. This morning I'm reading a story called Too Many Fairies, and it's a Celtic tale by Margaret Macdonald. And here's the cover. Isn't that so cute? And the publisher is Simon & Schuster, and they gave us permission to read this online. Too Many Fairies. So boring end page, isn't it? But it's a beautiful color. Too Many Fairies, a Celtic Tale by Margaret Macdonald. See her peeking out there? Ooh, there's a little fairy. Wait a minute, there's one peeking out on the bottom too. Oh, how sweet. There once was an old woman who hated housework. Wash the dishes, sweep the floor, make the bed, do the knitting. One day she began to grumble. Work, work, work. How I hate it, hate it, hate it. No sooner were those words out of her mouth than there came a knocking at the door. Who could it be? I love her little kitty cat. Your luck has come. Open the door. Let me in, and you'll work no more. The little woman opened the door, and in a rush, rushed a little fairy. Oh, she's kind of cute, isn't she? Oh, the fairy raced to the sink and began to clatter, clatter, and bang away the dishes. Clinkety, 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 clink went the dishes. Nice, she's doing the dishes. That seems good. The old lady doesn't seem very happy about it, though, does she? Oh, well, if she's going to do the dishes, I may as well sweep the floor, said the old lady. The old woman. But she still grumbled. Work, work, work. Oh, how I hate it, hate it, hate it. And right away she heard a... Your luck has come. Open the door and let me in, and you'll work no more. Another fairy raced in and snatched up the broom and began to sweep dust all over the house. Swishity, 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 swishity. Well, then I'll make the bed, said the old woman. But soon she was grumbling again. Uh-oh, work, work, work. Oh, how I hate it, hate it, hate it. Who's at the door? Your luck has come. Open the door and let me in, and you'll work no more. A third fairy rushed in and began to shake the bedcloths. Fluffity, fluffity, flumpity, 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 flumpity. Then I will work on my knitting, said the old woman. Clickety, clinkety, clickety. Work, work, work. Oh, how I hate it, hate it, hate it. But then, I'm sensing a pattern. Your luck has come. Open the door and let me in, and you'll work no more. And rushed another fairy and snatched up the knitting. Clankety, clankety, swishity, swish, flumpity, flumpity, clickety, click. Oh, the old woman was surrounded by raggedy fairies. Those fairies are driving me crazy, she yelled. Fairies, stop! Can you help the old lady say, Fairies, stop? And suddenly they stopped. The house was quiet. The bed was made, the floor was swept, the dishes were done, and the knitting was finished. Thank you, fairies! But before the woman could finish thanking them, the fairies began to tear everything apart again. They ripped up the bed covers and dirtied the floor and tore up the knitting and smeared the dishes. You naughty fairies! And here's the beautiful clean house. And here's the fairies making a big mess. Naughty fairies! And then they began it all over again. Clinkety, 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 swishity, swishity, flumpity, flumpity, clickety, clickety. Well, they will never leave, shouted the old woman. Too many fairies! Can you help the old lady shout, too many fairies, too many fairies? Look at the kitty down here. She doesn't look very happy. She rushed to the village wise woman. My house is overrun by fairies. They won't stop working. Oh my, said the wise woman. They've come to help you. You haven't been complaining, have you? Well, maybe, said the old lady. At first. Oh no, you'll never get rid of them. There's the wise woman. The village's wise woman. Well, here is what you must try. Stand outside your door and shout, fairies, come out quick, and fairies, come quick. And the fairies will run out to see what's happening. You must jump back inside your house and lock the door quickly and turn everything topsy-turvy, brooms, dishes, bed covers, and knitting. And do not open the door and never complain again. Oh, do you think the little old lady's going to be able to do that? The little old woman did just as she was told. Fairies, come quick, she shouted. Can you help her yell for the fairies? Fairies, come quick, fairies, come quick. What? The fairies rushed out to see what was happening. I love this fairy's little cap. Isn't it cute? The little old lady ran inside and bolted the door. She stood the broom upside down in the corner and put the dishes upside down in the sink, and she tied the bed covers in knots and pulled apart the knitting and shoved the needles into the yarn. She's making a mess now. The fairies were banging on the door. Your luck has come. Open the door. Let us in and you'll work no more. The little woman kept very quiet, and she did not move. See all the fairy dust over here flying around. The fairies stirred around and fussed. Broom, come open the door. But the broom called back, I can't, I'm upside down and cannot move. Dishes, come let us in. We're upside down in the sink, we cannot come. Knitting needles, come open the door. I'm stuck in the yarn, we cannot get out. Bed covers, get up and come open this door. We're all tangled up, we cannot move. Those fairies don't look very happy. Those fairies began to grumble and groan. Then your luck has gone. We'll work no more. And they stomped away to their fairy hill. At last all was quiet, and the old woman washed her dishes, swept her floor, and made her bed. And then she sat down and began her knitting. But soon work. She stopped just in time. How I love it, she said. The end. Look at the kitty cat. He's all curled up on his little bed, looking all happy. And here's the end of the book. Doesn't that look like a great cozy cottage now that all the work is done? That was a silly story, wasn't it? Today, this morning at 11, we'll have some grab and grow kits outside. They're going to be pumpkin fairy houses, and they look a little bit like this. I have original, but I can't seem to locate it. But we'll have all the supplies for you to stop by and grab those. You guys have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Thanks a bunch.